Welcome to the 100-acre wood. First, place Pooh Bear in computer mode by pressing and holding one of Pooh's hands and one of his feet at the same time. Keep holding them until Pooh says, "Shall we go to the 100-acre wood?" If you would, please click the test button to be sure Pooh Bear and your computer are working together correctly. Once you are ready to visit the 100-acre wood, please click on the Sign-In button to return to the sign-in screen to reselect the name or names you'd prefer Pooh Bear to use.
Joseph, Joseph, choose your name, please. Joseph, press on the blue arrow sign to visit the 100-acre wood. Joseph, welcome to the 100-acre wood. I'm so glad we came here, because you see, there are so many things we can do. We can go to Tigger's house to play games, or to Owl's house to read stories, or we could go to my house to write letters to all our friends in the 100-acre wood, or we could even visit Kanga and Roo and sing songs, or maybe go play in Rabbit's garden if you'd like. You can use the little bee to select things. Be sure to put the bee's antennae on the thing you want to choose. The bee's antennae are the pointy things on its head. When you're finished playing in the 100-acre wood, may we visit my thoughtful spot, please? I should like to go there to think, and be thoughtful, and remember all we've done here, so we can play together away from the wood. Have you visited Tigger yet?
Hello, I'm Tigger, and you? Well, you are, you.
Hello, Tigger, my good friend. Joseph and I came to play a game.
You came to the right place. Tiggers know lots of swell games. Just look at this. If you pick my spyglass, we can play a game of 100-acre hunt. And if you pick my little buddy Piglet, we can play a game of Find Me Fun. Oh boy, you could also pick my inner tube for a wobbly water race.
Oh, those all sound like fun. Joseph, why don't you pick a game?
Oh boy, 100-acre hunt, that's a good game. Let's play a game of 100-acre hunt. I've hidden the things on this list all around the 100-acre wood. Now all you and Pooh gotta do is find it all. Now here's what you gotta do to play. Just pick something on this list, and I'll give you a hint where you can find it. Then you gotta pick a house on this map. Once you get inside a house, look everywhere. When you find what you're looking for, if you pick it, then I'll cross it off the list. When you find everything on the list, I'll give you a trophy. To hunt inside of somebody's house, pick a house on my map here. Say, try a house where there's lots of honey. Psst, let's try the house of old Buddy Bear.
Oh, that's Tigger's house. A very good choice. To see your list or pick another house, click Tigger's yellow spyglass button. You are quite good at 100-acre wood hunting. Let's go see Owl. To see your list or pick another house, click Tigger's yellow spyglass button. Let's look somewhere else. Oh, brother. Joseph, it doesn't seem to be there. Let's go to my house. To see your list or pick another house, click Tigger's yellow spyglass button. You are quite good at 100-acre wood hunting.
That's incredible! You found it!
Oh, you picked Kanga and Roo's house. To see your list or pick another house, click Tigger's yellow spyglass button.
What's that by the lamp? That's fantasterifical! You found one! Well, that's another one to check off the list. You're Tiggerific! I couldn't have done it better myself.
Well done, Joseph. Very well done. You found everything. You did so very well that you win a trophy.
Say, you've won a trophy. You can print out your trophy when you're ready to leave the 100-acre wood. Do you want to print your trophy? Say, if you want to play 100-acre hunt away from the 100-acre wood, you're gonna need to print some game cards. See? Do you want to print the game cards after you leave the 100-acre wood?
You came to the right place. Tiggers know lots of swell games. Just look at this. If you pick my spyglass, we can play a game of 100-acre hunt. And if you pick my little buddy Piglet, we can play a game of Find Me Fun. Oh boy, you could also pick my inner tube for a wobbly water race.
Oh, those all sound like fun. Joseph, why don't you pick a game?
Wow, wobbly water race. What fun!
I don't suppose, Tigger, you could tell us how to play.
Well, of course, Buddy Bear. Here's what you gotta do. We're gonna race down the river on logs, and whoever reaches the finish line first wins. First, you gotta choose who you're gonna help, me or Roo. Say, why don't you pick one of us?
You can use the little bee to select things. Be sure to put the bee's antennae on the thing you want to choose. The bee's antennae are the pointy things on its head.
Since you're gonna help me, you gotta watch out for obstacle tickles. You know, those tricky things that gets in my way. When you think I should bounce to another log, just press on it. The log, that is. And you might just get a trophy. That's terrific.
Ready, set, go! Go, Tigger!
Jump, Tigger!
Hooray for Tigger!
Go, Tigger!
Jump, Tigger.
Tigger, do be careful.
Bounce to another log, Tigger. Faster, Tigger, faster.
Tigger, do be careful.
Bounce to another log, Tigger.
Go, Tigger! Tigger, do be careful. Tigger is very bouncy, isn't he?
Oh, Tigger, you're doing great. Oh, Tigger.
Tigger, do be careful. Go, Tigger!
Faster, Tigger, faster. And the winner of the Wobbly Water Race is Joseph and Tigger.
Hooray.
Have a trophy? You can, you know, because you won.
Hey, you've won a trophy. You can print out your trophy when you're ready to leave the 100-acre wood. Do you want to print your trophy? If you want to play river race away from the 100-acre wood, I'd say you're going to need to print a game board. Do you want to print a game board after you leave the 100-acre wood?
You came to the right place. Tiggers know lots of swell games. Just look at this. If you pick my spyglass, we can play a game of 100-acre hunt. And if you pick my little buddy Piglet, we can play a game of Find Me Fun. Oh boy, you could also pick my inner tube for a wobbly water race.
Oh, those all sound like fun. Joseph, why don't you pick a game?
Well, what do you know? It's Find Me Fun. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. We're going to hide, and you get to find us if you can. After all, that's what Tiggers do best, you know. Now, after we all hide, my buddy Bear Pooh will tell you who to find first. Just pick the spot where you think that friend is hiding. If you're right, Pooh Bear will tell you who to find next. So then, when you find everybody, you win. And you get a Tiggerific trophy, too. But if you guess wrong, don't worry. We'll just switch hiding places, and Pooh will ask you to try again. It's fun either way. Hiding's what Tiggers do best, you know, so I guess I should. Well, see you when you find me.
We shall count to 5 so everyone can hide. 1, 2, 3, the number after 3, and, oh yes, 5. Let's find Tigger. You're very clever. You found Tigger. Let's look for our very good friend, Piglet. We found Piglet. Oh, where could Kanga be? That is not Kanga. Now where do you suppose she could be? Oh my, you found her. I wonder where Rabbit could be hiding. Hello, Rabbit.
Finding's what you do best.
You won. Joseph, you found everyone.
Guess what? You win a trophy.
You won a trophy. Joseph, just choose the picture to have a copy of your very own.
Hey, you've won a trophy. You can print out your trophy when you're ready to leave the 100-acre wood. Do you want to print your trophy? If you want to play Find Me Fun away from the 100-acre wood, you're going to need to print some of those game card thingies. Do you want to print the game cards after you leave the 100-acre wood?
You came to the right place. Tiggers know lots of swell games. Just look at this. If you pick my spyglass, we can play a game of 100-acre hunt. And if you pick my little buddy Piglet, we can play a game of Find Me Fun. Oh boy, you could also pick my inner tube for a wobbly water race.
Oh, those all sound like fun. Joseph, why don't you pick a game? Whose house would you like to visit? We can read stories here.
Well, I say now, if it isn't my good friend Pooh, and he's brought company. Welcome! Oh, do come in and make yourselves comfortable.
We have come for a story, if you please, Owl.
A story? Well, of course you have. Let's see. There are plenty of stories here. If you'd like to hear a story that Pooh can tell you later, choose my bookshelf for Tell Me Later stories. Or if you'd prefer, I could recite some poetry about our friends in the 100-acre wood. Simply choose my Anytime Rhymes book here. Or if you and Pooh would like to create your very own stories, choose this wonderful stack of books. Would you like to choose a story to hear later? Or one of my favorite Anytime Rhymes? Or a Pooh and You story? Pooh Bear, I think we should let our guest choose what to do, don't you?
I do.
An excellent choice, my young friend. Now you may choose about whom you wish to hear a rhyme.
I would have picked that too. Joseph, would you choose one of our friends, please? I love rhymes too. This is a good one.
Why, Pooh Bear, this is a rhyme about you. Oh, I do hope you like it. Ahem. You'll eat it all. You're Winnie the Pooh. You like the treetop. For when the winds blow, the beehives will rock. And when the bough breaks, the beehive will fall. And down will come honey, and you'll eat it all.
Oh, that was fun. Would you like to hear another of Owl's poems?
Rabbit? Oh, he's a fine furry fellow indeed. Quite a superb gardener, you know. Ahem. Rabbit's habit. Oh, we like Rabbit, and Rabbit's habit of growing foods to munch. He's awfully clever. His best words ever are, Pooh Bear, how about lunch?
Oh, thank you very much, Owl.
Piglet? Yes, he's a good fellow. Let me see now. Ahem. A true friend to the end. Sing a song of Piglet, my timid little friend. He's braver than he thinks he is. A true friend to the end.
Oh, thank you very much, Owl.
Would you like to choose a story to hear later? Or one of my favorite Anytime Rhymes? Or a Pooh and You story? Pooh Bear, I think we should let our guest choose what to do, don't you?
I do.
Well done! You've chosen Tell Me Later stories. This is where you may choose some stories for Pooh Bear to tell you later.
I would have picked that too. You can pick some stories from these books, and I shall tell them to you later. Which book would you like to look at? We shall have such fun with those stories later. Which of these stories should I tell you later? I think you shall like that story.
Would you like to choose a story to hear later? Or one of my favorite anytime rhymes? Or a Pooh and You story? Pooh Bear, I think we should let our guest choose what to do, don't you?
I do.
Ha! You've picked Pooh and You stories. Oh, I thought you might. Pooh knows quite a few stories.
I would have picked that too. Would you like to choose one of our friends? Once upon a time, Eeyore woke up from his morning nap and decided to go for a walk in the 100-acre wood. On this day, Eeyore saw the usual sorts of oak trees and flowers and bushes, and that's when Eeyore saw something very special. Was it a very deep, crunchy pile of leaves, or was it a cave? Think, think, think. Which was it? The leaves or the cave? Oh, thank you, Joseph. I believe you're right. It was the pile of leaves, and in the middle of the oak grove. Now, this wasn't an ordinary pile of leaves. It was rather, roundish, and the leaves looked like they should make a most wonderful sound if someone were to fall into them. So Eeyore toppled right into the pile of leaves, as only Eeyores can do. He rolled and crunched and crunched. You know, all this talk of crunching is making me hungry. Do you suppose we could take a small little break for a smackerel of honey? I thought not. Oh, well, later I shall have 2 smackerels. Oh, no, where was I? Oh, yes, Eeyore was rolling and crunching about in the leaves when suddenly he heard a sound.
Thought I heard something. Probably not.
It sounded like something or someone was whistling, or maybe it sounded like humming. Think, think, think. Joseph, would you help me, please? Which do you think it was, whistling or humming? Oh my, it sounded like whistling, or maybe it was humming. Joseph, I should like it very much if you would choose for me, please. Why, that's right. It did sound like humming. But where was it coming from? Eeyore decided to listen very carefully and follow the sound. Eeyore hummed a little hum, and the hum hummed back. He kept humming and listening and humming and listening. And finally, he found where the hum was humming from. It was a tree, or perhaps it was a bush.
Hello, hum. Where are you?
What do you think? Was the sound coming from a tree or from a bush? Oh dear, I wish I were in my thoughtful spot so I could remember this part. Was it the tree or was it the bush? Why, you're very clever, Joseph. The hum was coming from a tree. Eeyore went over to the tree to see what he could find. It was a rather plain sort of tree. It didn't have any ribbons on it, or bows either.
Look, a knothole.
Oh, I almost forgot. The tree did have a knothole, and you know, the hum seemed to be coming from inside. It sounded just like the hum of a hummingbird. Or was it bees? Think, think, think. Was it a hummingbird, or was it bees? Joseph, I should like your help, please. What was in the knothole? Was it a hummingbird, or was it bees, please? Oh, thank you for helping me, Joseph. It did sound like bees. Eeyore looked into the knothole, but he couldn't see what was inside. It was very dark in there. Suddenly, some buzzing bees flew out. They buzzed around Eeyore's head, and then buzzed away.
Phew, that's a relief. I'm not particularly fond of bees. I wonder why there are bees, anyway.
The only reason I can think of for being bees is for making honey. I wonder if there's any honey in that knothole. Psst, Eeyore, would you mind very much taking a look for me, please?
Maybe I can find some honey for Pooh Bear. Smells like honey. Tastes like honey too. So I suppose it must be honey. And I suppose this must be a honey tree. I wonder if Pooh Bear knows about it. Probably not. I can just hear Pooh Bear now. Another smackerel, if you please.
Eeyore is such a very good friend. He came to tell me all about his yummy new discovery. Wasn't that nice of him? And that is the story of Eeyore's yummy adventure in the oak grove.
Would you like to print something special to remind you of this special story?
Excuse me, but where would you like to go now? We can write letters here.
Oh, hello, Pooh.
Hello, Piglet. Joseph. And I came to check my letterbox. I just love getting mail. Piglet, what's that you're wearing?
It's a mailbag. I'm helping our friend the postman, and you arrived just in time. I just put a letter for your friend in the letterbox.
How very nice. Oh, it's a good thing we came by. Now, Joseph, just press the letterbox and we can see your mail. Oh, you have a letter from Tigger.
To have your letter read aloud, click on the glasses button.
Oh my, being a bear of very little brain, I was hoping that perhaps someone might help us read this letter. Mr. Narrator, would you help me please? Dear Joseph.
It certainly is a sunshiny day today, isn't it?
I'm sure anyone would be happy to get a letter from you.
To send a letter to one of our friends in the 100-acre wood, you'll have to make it first. Simply click on the right button.
To write a letter, press on the keys of the typewriter. Press the button with the envelope to mail your letter.
Sometimes I like to wear stripes like you.
Joseph, you write very nice letters.
Dear Eeyore, what are you going to do today? Getting letters is such fun. I like to eat ice cream. I hope this letter makes you happier. I think thistles would be scratchy on my tongue. You need a new house. I hope this letter makes you happier.
Joseph, you write very nice letters. There's a letter from Rabbit in the letterbox.
To have your letter read aloud, click on the glasses button.
Dear Joseph,
It's a beautiful day for growing things in my garden.
I'm sure anyone would be happy to get a letter from you. To write a letter, press on the keys of the typewriter. Press the button with the envelope to mail your letter.
Gardening is lots of work and lots of fun. It's hard to stay dry when you water the garden. I hope you have lots of honey when Pooh and I visit your house.
Joseph, you write very nice letters. I believe Piglet wrote you a letter. Who shall we visit? We can sing songs here.
It's Pooh Bear and Company. Hello.
Hello, Roo. Joseph, this is my little friend Roo. I suppose Kanga must be busy right now, but we've come to play with you, Roo. Would you like to sing some songs with us?
Oh, yes. I like singing.
I know you do, and you're very good at it, too. Now, what should we sing first?
Oh, there's lots to do. We can go to the piano and make up silly singing songs of your own. Or you can go to the music stand and pick out songs to sing later. Or, if you pick me, we can sing and hop together.
Thank you, Roo. Joseph, let's pick something to sing.
Mama says I should always let my guests pick what we should play. Would you please choose? Let's hop along with Roo songs. You and Pooh Bear can sing, and I'll hop along.
You know, Joseph, I would have picked that too. Joseph, we can sing a song together if you would like, and Roo can help us. This is our song tree. There's a sign for each of my favorite songs. You can pick any song sign you'd like. You'll see the words to the song on that log. Roo will bounce along the log to help us follow the words of the song. Joseph, will you pick a song for us to sing? Hum-de-doo-dum, hum-da-dee-dum, I'm so rumbly in my tumbly. Time to munchin', early luncheon, time for something sweet. Oh, I wouldn't climb this tree if a Pooh flew like a bee, but I wouldn't be a bear then, so I guess I wouldn't care then. Bears love honey and I'm a Pooh Bear, so I do care, so I'll climb their rhyme. So rumbly in my tumbly, time for something sweet to eat. I'm just a little black rain cloud hovering under the honey tree. I'm only a little black rain Cloud, pay no attention to little me. Everyone knows that a rain cloud never eats honey, no, not a nip. I'm just floating around over the ground, wondering where I will drip. Have you honey, little bee, little bee? I think I hear you buzzing, busy making honey. Buzz, buzz, yum, buzz, buzz, yum. Have you honey, little bee, little bee? I think I hear you buzzing, busy making honey. Buzz, buzz, yum, buzz, buzz, yum. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time won't you sing with me?
That was fun. Wanna do it again? We could do more silly singing songs, or sing to me later songs, or even hop along with real songs. I like 'em all. That's sing me later songs. You can pick songs that Pooh Bear can sing to you later.
You know, Joseph, I would have picked that too. I can't wait to sing this. Joseph, would you pick a song, please? I believe that song will be fun to sing later.
Oh, there's lots to do. We can go to the piano and make up silly singing songs of your own. Or you can go to the music stand and pick out songs to sing later. Or, if you pick me, we can sing and hop together.
Thank you, Roo. Joseph, let's pick something to sing.
Mama says I should always let my guests pick what we should play. Would you please choose? That's silly singing songs, where you can make your own song.
You know, Joseph, I would have picked that too. I like singing silly singing songs. They're so silly. Press one of the piano keys to pick a song for me to sing. You can make special words, silly. Just press one of the round, silly word buttons. Then pick one of the picture words in the song. The song will change to show your new silly word. Press the silly button, and I shall choose some silly words for this song. Then press the yellow sing button, and I shall sing your song. Choose a silly word button, please. Press the silly button, and I shall choose some silly words for this song. Twinkle, twinkle, little lemon, how I wonder what you are. Up above the lemon so high, like a frog in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little lemon, how I wonder what you are. Row, row, row your boat. Roll, roll, roll your nose gently down the sneeze. Merrily, 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 life is but a sneeze. Did you ever see a lassie? Did you ever see a ladybug, a ladybug, a ladybug? Did you ever see a flower go this way and that? Go this way and that way and this way and that way. Did you ever see a ladybug go this way and that? For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good ice cream. For he's a jolly good ice cream. For he's a jolly good Pooh Bear that nobody can deny. This is the way we wash our clothes. This is the way we wash our bees, wash our tree, wash our bees. This is the way we wash our bees, so early in the morning. Whose house would you like to visit? We can work in the garden here.
Hello, Pooh Bear. How nice to see you. It isn't lunchtime, is it?
Hello, Rabbit. This is Rabbit's garden. It's a very nice garden, isn't it? For a garden, that is.
A nice garden? Well, it would be a nice garden if I could just get everything done. Oh, there's so much to do. As a matter of fact, I was just about to start planting. Would you like to help? Well, just pick a seed packet, step into the garden to sprinkle the seeds into the rows, and then pick up the watering can and water the seeds.
Well, that sounds simple enough, I suppose. When do we eat?
Oh, Pooh Bear, is that all you think of? It takes time for plants to grow. We need to water them and use the rake to get rid of weeds, and then we'll use the basket to harvest our crops.
I think we shall be able to do that. Are you ready? Then let's start planting.
You certainly do know how to weed.
Oh, bother. It's raining.
You certainly do know how to weed.
Joseph, I think I should like to visit here again later, because I think I should like to see how much Rabbit's garden has grown by then.
That lettuce is getting so big. I think the garden's getting a bit dry. Can't grow plants without water. Oh no, here comes that Tigger again. Would you help me get Tigger to go someplace else for a while? I thought Tigger would never leave. Thank you. Plants need water in order to grow big, you know. Let's pick some carrots.
I wonder if we can pick any of the vegetables yet.
I think the garden's getting a bit dry. Can't grow plants without water.
I wonder if we can pick any of the vegetables yet. Joseph, you are a very good gardener. Everything looks so green.
Oh my! Here come those birds again! Good work with that scarecrow. You did a wonderful job with those weeds. Perhaps you could make Tigger bounce away from my garden.
Tigger almost bounced those plants, didn't he? Excuse me, but where would you like to go now?
It's a nice day today. It'll probably rain.
Excuse me, but where would you like to go now? This is my thoughtful spot, which is where I go to think and be thoughtful. And remember all that we've played today. Press the think button when you're ready. I need to sit still while I think. I shall tell you when I'm finished. Thinking, that is.
While Pooh Bear is downloading, you may play a fun game with heffalumps and woozles. Click on these silly creatures once, and then click on them again to see what Pooh Bear is thinking about.
Excuse me, but where would you like to go now?
Welcome to the 100-Acre Wood. Choose the house of one of our friends. For more information, click on any picture. To return to the 100-Acre Wood, click the Done button. If you need help playing with Pooh Bear, click the More Help button.
Who shall we visit?
Say, Do you really want to leave the 100-acre wood?